Hola. So this is going to be a reading for the collective. We're going to see what's coming up for you. What are you manifesting? What do you need to know? What messages does Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Divine? What does Divine have for you? Right away, feminine energy here. Okay, so you could be the feminine or you're dealing with the feminine. All right, okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. The masculine and the feminine. So, okay. I guess we're gonna kind of get into love here. Look, and some of you are into tarot cards, so you could do readings too, or just watch readings. You could be trying to get like you could be watching a lot of readings, trying to get the scoop on your person, trying to find out how they feel. But I feel like right away it's because you already know that you and this person are like divinely guided, or if you believe in twin flames and all that, you could feel like this is your divine counterpart. Somebody's also like really focusing on embodying both of these energies. Oh, somebody's doing, oh, you're coming into union with your person. Or they're already around, or you're already around them, or you're like doing some sort of spell work, magic work, you're manifesting. And it's funny because when I started this reading, I was getting like, what are you manifesting? Like, you need to know what you're manifesting. And some of you are like really manifesting a divine union. Okay. Like, and I'm not talking about no toxic stuff. I'm not talking about the twin flame path where, you and this person aren't going to be able to come together. Like, this is for somebody where you and your person are going to come together in harmony. You're going to come in union. And if you are already, then it's going to keep ascending to the next level, whatever that means for you both. Um, I feel like whatever you could be doing, you could be like writing in your spell book or journaling, or like you're writing this down. That's how you're manifesting. Write it with pencil. Write it with pencil. Um, but I feel like you could be like burning candles, you could be doing magic, spell work, whatever it is you're doing. Okay. I do feel like it's in a good, healthy light, right? You are doing it in secrecy, but there's some sort of awakening happening. And this could have happened around the full moon that we just had that was in Scorpio. So there's like an awakening, and see how these, what are they, deer? Goats? I don't know what they are, okay? Sheep? I don't know. But there's like a pair. And we're coming out of this springtime energy. I mean, we're still kind of in it, but I feel like from now until like the warmer months, oh shit, like something is cooking up. Somebody could be a fire sign, somebody could be a water sign. I also feel like you're activating some sort of like higher power within yourself. Like you're stepping into like your god role or your goddess role. It's like you're connecting with the God within you, right? Because we are a seed of His creation, right? Like He is in all of us. So, wow. Okay, so that's some of your message. All right. So, what other messages do you have for collective? I guess we'll see about your love then. So, what are you leaving behind? What's coming towards you? I do feel like you have a wish coming true. You do. Yeah, you're going to be living more in the moment, okay? Enjoying the finer things in life, enjoying the good life. I feel like someone's going on a vacation, kicking back, putting your feet up, especially by the summertime. Like you're going to be really living it up, really having a good time, especially if you're single. I feel like you're enjoying your singlehood. And this is when someone shows right up. Wow, you got family here. So some of you could be going on trips with your family, going on a vacation with your family. Some of you are going to be connecting with this person, your significant other, and you're going to create a family, and start a family, or you're really enjoying times with your family as well. I do feel like if this is in a love sense and you don't, have any kids, and that is something that you're wanting, um, I feel like Spirit is saying, enjoy your free time now. Enjoy your singleness now. So there's bad news here. What's that about? We did ask, what are you leaving behind? Ooh, I'm hungry. My stomach's growling. Okay, so feelings, my way, and ghosted. Ooh, so someone you have feelings for ghosted you. They're bad news. They're a bad news bear. They're stubborn. They're arrogant, selfish, prideful, egotistical, and they're going to come back around. And it might be a little too late for them, for some of you. Some of you, this is letting you know that you still have feelings for this person, but they may be bad news for you. Or you could let them back in and maybe something is created. Maybe you are meant to have a feeling with this person. I don't know. Let's see what happens with you and this person. So you basically discovered some sort of truth, awakening. Okay, now we did have that awakening card. Now, if this person has went through an awakening, this could be someone, I don't feel like that's going to be for everyone though, right? Like realistically, it doesn't mean it can't happen, but realistically. So if your person does go through some sort of truth, they discover something of themselves that was how they were in this grimy energy towards you, selfish, and they go through an awakening and realize that they were the problem, taking accountability, then yeah, maybe this could be the person, because they do have feelings for you. You do have feelings for them, but some of you are going to leave that person in the dust. That's what's going to happen for a big majority. But look, as we talked about twin flames, so this person, okay, because I know I said it's not giving you that back and forth energy, but this could be someone who you already went through this back and forth energy with. And are they showing up? Let's see. Let's see. Are they stepping up to the plate to become this person? To become that divine workplace affair. So you could work with this person or had some sort of work connection with them. I don't know where all those cards just went. Oh. Okay. So this person is definitely stressed out. They be acting like they busy, and they basically ghosted you or whatever or whatnot. And I feel like what could happen potentially is that you focus on yourself and give yourself, the self love that you're wanting and needing, and you're elevating that so you can, not shame yourself for accepting that behavior, but understanding why and how you deserve more and better and all that. And somebody's gonna, like, per usual, as people do when they realize they lost a good thing, they want to come back around. Now, this person could be someone that changes that for you. We'll see with the tarot, but I feel like more than anything, you'll know. Let's do that. Let's see. We've got two sides here. You'll know because they won't leave you in a state of confusion. If someone's leaving you confused, it's because they're confused with themselves. So let's see. So what is coming towards the collective when it comes to their love life? What's this thing they're manifesting that's giving them the good stuff? So you got Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You're putting an end to anyone that's juggling you. That's number one. And if you've been confused yourself, look, Six of Wands. I'm telling you, you're putting it into anyone, anything that was juggling you or had you in a state of confusion, limbo, uncertainty, wasn't prioritizing you. You know, somebody could like really had a lot on their plate. You know, this behavior of juggling and all that has you feeling stabbed in the back. And maybe it could even, they could have actually been doing this, or it could even just been like their behavior left you in your mind to overthink what they were doing because they weren't really filling you in on what was actually going on. But there was some sort of, you know, getting a lot of attention, or, you know, not really like ego, like not focusing on, um, not focusing on you. So, wow, that Six of Wands came back out. Okay. So I do feel like you're moving towards someone who's actually going to, it's like, first off, you're giving yourself more attention and more, you know, self respect, and you're getting recognized for all the good qualities and things that you have going on, right? And you're really enjoying that and living it up. And that's when this person is probably going to come back around. But I do feel like there is something here where you are receiving a lot of attention. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, you could have water or fire in your chart. So there is a fire sign that's coming towards you. You're going to receive a message from this person. Also a Gemini. So there's, you know, you may have two options that you have to choose from, collective. You know, you could be juggling too, because this person could come back and you have a lot of feelings for them, and then you have something more so coming that you want. But let's see, what's this person who's ghosting and all that stupid stuff? What's going on? The Moon, see, still secretive. The Death card, oh my gosh, they're going through. The Five of Cups, they're going through. They could be have something going on in their family world or family dynamic. This could have been somebody you were in a commitment with, or you were with, or you wanted to be with. Definitely strong energy of like ghosting or just poor communication, disappearing, you know. But now they're like sad, they miss you, they are like regretful, remorseful of their behavior, they're fearful. Oh, they're so fearful, but they're going through an awakening for sure. Now, whether or not they actually step up and do anything and change, who knows? But are they getting karma for how they treated you? Are they experiencing, you know, it's not like to like toot the horn of like, yay, they're getting karma. But I mean, hey, it just happens. It's part of life, you know. You do shit, it come back. Whether that's good or bad. So it just is what it is. And I feel like this person is definitely feeling some sort of action or loss from what they did, how they treated you. They could have lost their job, or, you know, their sense of self, or they're just really in this pity party. There could be like a death here, a loss in a family. Could be grieving or mourning or something as well. So, okay. What do you need? What's the advice for you? So you got like you got a mixture here. First, wait, let's see what's the outcome with collective in this living in the moment and family, and this good shit over here. Things that, but it's like no matter how good it is for you, you have such a good heart. You feel what they feel. Like you feel either sympathetic or empathetic to them. Some of you are like, you know, you got a power, you got a gift too, and you sense it. You feel, so it's hard for you. So you got something that you're prepping and planning for coming towards you. I do feel like you should get prepped and ready that this message is telling you somebody from your past is coming back. Whether you want this person or not, I don't know, but they are coming back with some truth. And it could, you know, arrive unexpectedly. What's the outcome here for you in this sad max? Nine of Cups. It would make them so happy to connect with you. I think it would make you happy too. You got it. You down bad. You got it bad for somebody. Ooh, you got it. You got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it. You got it bad. When you miss you, what is it? Ooh, you got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't want to have fun, and all you think about. Yeah. So somebody got it bad. You were them. You were them. But you're gonna get what you want. It's just kind of like you gonna make it harder for yourself as far as like a choice that you're gonna have to make. That's really what's I feel like is gonna be your biggest thing here. If you still entangle with this person, it feels like you become strong enough to where um they don't really like hurt you anymore because your life is like so good or some shit. But it's gonna make it harder for you to let them go, and it's gonna kind of keep you like tethered and pulled. So the advice is the Eight of Wands. You know, Divine says keep moving forward. Divine kind of says to block out anything that is challenging and difficult and drama filled when it comes to people or this person. You know, focus where the peace is at, focus where the money's at, focus where somebody's trying to give you a whole ass commitment or a whole ass, house. They're trying to give you the whole pie, not little pieces and scraps of it. So think long term, not temporarily or short term necessarily. It's gonna be hard. I definitely feel like there's some temptation here, which I didn't see the devil card, but I can feel it. Um, so yeah, somebody got it bad. So I hope these messages help. That's what I have for you. And if they did, definitely like or subscribe. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.